Hello everyone, my name is Tejasvi Jadhav and today's date is 9 July 2021 and our today's topic is polymorphism. Basically polymorphism is a Greek word and its meaning is poly means many and morphism means forms. So basically polymorphism means basically one object having different behavior means if you take one example of polymorphism, if have some person person is someone's son, someone's father, someone's husband, means person is one, but that behavior is different, means he's someone's father, someone's sons, someone's brothers, means one object having different characteristic and behavior. So basically polymorphism having two type. First one is compile time polymorphism and second one is runtime polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism is also called as static polymorphism and runtime polymorphism is also called as dynamic polymorphism, and compile time polymorphism is achieved by using the achieved by done compilation, and runtime polymorphism is achieved by the JVM. So basically what is compile time polymorphism? So in a compile time polymorphism, the program can be done in a compilation period, and then we can achieve the compile time polymorphism. And compile time polymorphism, when it's achieved, the compile time polymorphism is achieved by only method overloading. Then what is the method overloading? The basically method overloading means the having the different class but same method but different argument, means in a method overloading having if there is a many class but there is many method, but that method is same and that method parameter is different, that's called the method overloading. And second one we said that the runtime polymorphism. So basically runtime polymorphism is achieved by using the method overriding. So what is the method overriding? Method overriding means different class, means subclass and superclass having same method with same parameters, means we take one example, superclass and subclass. Superclass have same method and subclass having same method but is extended second subclass method is extended by the inheritance, means always method overriding is always done by the using method inheritance method. So we can achieve the same method by using the inheritance method. So oops having a different characteristic, like oops having different characteristic, like oops having different characteristics like class, object, inheritance, encapsulation. If we taken already this taken polymorphism, that can be happens in a polymorphism. So and that can be characteristic of a oops, and polymorphism is also characteristic of the oops. So in a polymorphism we can say that there is a compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. So basically what's the polymorphism done? The polymorphism done by the same object but their behavior is different. Then we will see the what is the compile time polymorphism and what is the method overloading. If we take one example of method overloading, if we consider one method is, if we take a one class A, and there is we take a one, there is taken we one method class add. and we in a same class we take another object is class B, and method we take class same method class add. But that two method we can take different argument. Means in a class A, class add method we take a int A, and in a class B in a method we can take, in addition method we can take int A, int B. Means in a class A we take only one argument. In a class B, in a same method addition, but we take two argument is int A and int B. Means what it's done by the overloading method, means a different argument, but there is a same method. Then when we run this method, we calling our object, and how can be done? Then if we pass the one argument, then first method is run. Means first method is what, our first method is what, the addition method of one argument, and the second one we pass the two argument. Means our second method is int A and B. It can be done. That's also in that way the overloading is done. Means in overloading what's can be happen, means there is happen with the same method but having different parameters. Means it is done by the passing the parameter. That's how the process is done by the method overloading. Then we will see the runtime polymorphism that can be achieved by, we already said that that can be achieved by using the method overriding. Then what is the method overriding? Method overriding, we already said that there is a same class, but same class, and there is same class but different and same parameters, same class and same parameters, but there is inheritance is used. Means there is a superclass and subclass. If we take one example of method overriding, if we consider we take a class A, and another taking a class B. In that method we create a same method, means class void add, and second one we take a void add. But there is we extended our method. Means if we consider we take a two method, one method we can be extended by using the inheritance. Means class A extended class B. Then our extended class is we called as the subclass. Sorry, we can say that this is the extended class is we call this subclass, and not extended class is called the superclass. Then how can we achieve the what is first we execute? Then how can this execution is done? We create a method and we calling our method, calling our object. When we calling our object, if we taken a super keyword, then first one method is called. If we not we taken a super keyword by calling the object, then extended method means our subclass can be executed. Then that's how the overriding is done. Overriding it's done by the execution of the programming. Then overriding is achieved by the JVM, means runtime period. So it's called the JVM is called by JVM running period. So this is all about the polymorphism. Polymorphism is basically, if we already said that the polymorphism means one task, but it's a different behavior. So that can be happen with the polymorphism. Thank you.